matchup. They one apiece at the moment, and we're going to be going on to Harbour. You can see the fly-through coming in right now. The drop shot, the area at the bottom there, obviously not going to be in for escalation, but something that could come up. We've not seen it yet, I don't think, in this series. Would be an exciting weapon to see placed down on this map, especially. Harbour, quite an important picture on the screen there. The winch, that fight is going to be key to this map. Whoever can control that winch area is going to control a lot of the game. Is there anyone you'd like to jump on with in particular? Any team?
I want to see how Demonic starts. He's going up for a big fight over towards the winch on the looks of things.
All right, let's jump on board with Demonic. We see him pushing around this winch area. Gets one kill. I think you were right to say he definitely did all right there. Red line is going to fall as well. Mush dropping very quickly. Demonic with a beautiful Lancer angle. This is what we were talking about earlier. We'll just zoom out to the follow camera a little bit so you just get a bit more of a field of view. Smoke's in the way actually there, but you see the importance of that winch there. As soon as it comes in, the Lancer angles you get over down by the B hill are just immense. You can also rotate, hold this bridge set up here as well. Some nice headshot angles over the top of the low covers. It's a very important place to hold.
Yeah, absolutely. It causes a lot of trouble for the other team, so they're not really able to do anything or sit anywhere on that side of the map when they've actually lost their area. Now they are in a what looks like a 4v4 situation, trying to go up top. RMG trying to cause a distraction for the player on winch, which was Demonic, but Pulsers, he's gone down. Brazil's fallen, Redline's fallen. It's going to be a push now for a triple cut. They're going to apply a lot of pressure onto this home hill, but they are going to have to take out Primary and RMJ if they are to get this. So possibly not the best idea. They probably should look towards maybe backing off, but what am I to say? He hasn't watched his back. He's been caught out. But now Breaker just needs to get himself out of there because they are now in a 5v4 situation and they are looking to lose map control.
Yeah, definitely. They've got to be careful not to give away too much here. The play on this this low respawn round is a bit of a rash one, I think. Got to be very careful. Breaker's going to drop there to RMJ. RMJ, again, opening strong. He's defended that home hill twice and now he's looking to get a return home hill cap on this C hill. He's going to flank Mush, but he's been lanced down. I mean, he's in a very dangerous situation. You see the player on the X-ray vision coming around to finish that off. Demonic that was, as he picks up the kill on RMJ. Back to a 5-on-4 situation. B hill still in the control of Stimulate. Warrior taking out Brazil on this home hill. It's going to be a trip cap attempt actually here. Chid is taking a beautiful little Lancer angle there, turreting out. Mush picking up a double kill. We're going to see the smoke grenades coming in. Jump on board with Mush. He's picked up 3. He's looking for his 4th kill. He's smoked out. So is RMJ. Managed to beat him down as well. Quad kill coming in. Is he going to pick up the Quint? He's looking for it for sure. He's definitely red, and Pulser's coming in to save the day there. Score lead though, 200 to 100. Doesn't seem like much Stimulate can do in this opening round now.
No, absolutely nothing that they're able to do here. So it's a good start by. It was a good start by Stimulate. So they had a great start to the round. Closed it out well. They nearly got a 3 cap on 2 occasions. Even though they fell into a little bit of trouble, they was able to actually get themselves out, rotated out nicely. Sometimes I noticed that they stayed a couple of times much longer than they should have, and they got themselves killed, and they could have caused a lot more pressure if DZ were able to capitalize, which luckily enough for Stimulate they wasn't able to. I just want to touch on what Pulse's skins are. Again, I've seen these earlier the other day. So he's got like the gold locust, which is looks like a chicken breast, and then you've got the graffiti shotgun with that absolutely outrageous Lancer as well. So I'm guessing he just likes bright things.
Yeah, it seems that way. He's definitely not hiding in the darkness, is he, with those skins? So we see a nice little Lancer angle coming out from Redline on this winch fight. Oh, big one-shot down as well as Demonic comes to save the day. A lot of damage actually on Redline. Well played by Demonic there to get his teammate out of that. Picks up the kill as well. Breaker taking out Pulsers. We see RMJ pushing across the winch, and Mush is in a terrible position, but Breaker coming in to save the day. He picks up a triple kill for himself. We see Brazil as well. Raining down fire again to get crossfire on as Radix, Chid and Breaker decide to push up this way towards the top of the map. Brazil getting strafed for the life of him, can't hit a shot actually. Chid coming up behind him, Brazil losing his face. Another 2 hills again in the favour of Stimulate, doing excellent work on Harbour. They're really showing a good showing here on Harbour, as DZ still waiting for those respawns once again.
Yeah, I'd say this is like the forgotten map, if you will. It's the map that nobody really wanted to pick, but it was just sort of there. Definitely Simulators do start to be, well, they are starting off very well. Now, that is going to be momentum being carried through from the way that they ended Dam as well. They ended it in emphatic fashion, if you will. They took it pretty comfortably, that they all feel. And it's also, DZ just needs to bounce back, really. They are going to be quite demoralised from the way they lost. No doubt they are going to start off a little bit slow. It's going to just take something, maybe a lucky round win or a super clutch play or something, just to get them buzzing, just to get them going again, so they're able to get some actual rounds on the board, so they're just not tilted out of this.
Yeah, definitely. We do see Brazil coming in to get this capture. It looks like they've got control of Winch, with RMJ picking up a kill up there just then. Does grant the B hill over to DZ. We're going to see a little bit of a slower play. I think they're just going to let the points just catch up a little bit before anything happens. We see Warrior just biding his time. He's got to be careful. He can get landed from there, but seems to be okay for now. Warrior just playing about. We see push coming up top though. Mush has picked up one. We're going to jump on board with Primary as he fights for the second kill. Get out of there actually. Mush had backup, so Chid coming in to save the day basically. Pushing round. Chid playing well. We called out Chid at about the halfway stage of the last map because he didn't have many kills for his team and wasn't really doing much, but he definitely has stepped up since. Was a big player in the end game of the down map. Mush picking up a nice back A on red line there as they defend this hill.
Yeah, so if you're just looking at every single fight, you can just see every shotgun fight, every team fight consisting of shotguns just seems to be going in Stimulate's favour at the moment. I know the score count's really close, but it just seems like they're just getting outslayed, RDZ. They're not winning the fights they should be. See, Chid's overextended there, but Brazil's got a nice flank, and he's been able to pick up 2 kills there, so well done to Brazil there. And say 20 points left in the game. They are going to need a break very soon if they're able to do it, and possibly they might need a touch as well.
Yeah, this is time for Demonic to go clutch. He's picked up 1 kill, actually run past. He's going to help Breaker try and break this C hill. Really nice rotation there, just finding that missing guy. We see points at 209 though. It's going to be a little too late for Stimulate to come back into this one. 1-1 here on Harbour. Not the most convincing round, I don't think, for DZ, but they will take that one for sure. They'll like to get on the board there, and we see pretty even across the board on the stats here. All players doing their work quite well. Perhaps Primary still getting into the groove of this map a little bit, but it is Chid's turn to place a weapon. Stimulate on the pick at the moment. They are hovering the cross over this dock area. Perhaps going to place out some marksers or some hammer bursts, but nope, they're just going to block out the middle. Seems they're quite happy with the way that fight was going. They just want to have another attempt at it from the other side.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So they blocked out the middle. So it's 1-1 in rounds. So it's just going to play out again, just a little bit longer of a respawn now. So 14 seconds from the 12 and the 10. So if we're able just to hop on, I don't know, is it Pulses who's been playing the wins for this team, or is it RMJ? I think it is RMJ, or is it? Yes, it's RMJ who's playing the wins for this team. He's been going up against Demonic. So Warrior's been able to take Primary out over at that spot as well. So now we've got Pulses. He's been fighting up top. He's fighting against Breaker and Chid, who's got his cross. So Pulses seems like he was just caught in no man's land, and Breaker now has been able to flank the winch, but he's changed his mind. His teammates have fallen, and he's just going to hold up this top control instead.
Yeah, doesn't realise there's 2 members down in that winch. Redline with another brazen push, trying to push up towards this stern area. He's going to get crossed out with these pistols. A lot of pistols coming in. Done well to stay alive as long as he did, but we see the COG domination. It is ticking through. Brazil will be in that hill just to try and save the day there. RMJ also taking out a member. We see Mush taking out Brazil in the meantime. Lots of kills being traded back and forth. Pulsar's defending this B. RMJ flying through the smoke grenade. Let's jump on board with him, see if he carries on that attempt. Nope, Pulsars has fallen. We do see the pistol reload, unfortunate, but Pulsars still crawling back. He is going to actually get up. Nicely done by Pulsars there to just crawl himself back to safety. Warrior in a terrible position there, stuck on the forklift. He's pretty unlucky. Chid needs to get some Lancer bullets down here. It's an easy down there on RMJ as Demonic comes in and cleans that up.
Oh. I love it when people just died, randomly just die from like a Lancer or a pistol and just fall back. So, just give up, Bears. I don't need this.
Expecting the down, and nope, just do the salmon dive. Demonic pretty red. They're going to try attempt to take this A hill, but Primary doing fantastic work on Holmes, having none of that. He's got 1 kill, he's looking for the down. Runs out of bullets before he can get it though, sadly. Demonic just going to take control of Winch Hill. They're got quite good map control at the moment. 30 points up in the lead.
Yes, he's done very well. He's been able to play his life really well there. And here comes a push over towards Winch. So now he is going to give this up and wait for reinforcements so they can potentially take this back. Because once you are giving up that Winch area, you do then give up B. So I'm just waiting for if you're able to just watch the little counter on B, you should see that start to tick down soon when the other team decides to move in. There it is. So that's what you get for losing that area. So I'm not looking towards it, but I don't know. I don't think they can win off 1. I wouldn't like them to just to sit back on 1, but from the looks of it, it looks like that's what they're doing. They are falling back and just holding this 1 now. Having Winch control, losing top control, you've got Chid in such an awful position there. This is not looking good for DZ. This is not looking good for Stimulates at all. Now I'm expecting DZ to rack up these kills and be able to get this 3 cap.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely going to be close on the wire. We see Brazil getting a kill. So Red actually. He has done very well to survive on 4% health. Warrior does take out Brazil in the end, though. The defense is coming in. Breaker's managed to pick up a kill. It's up to Redline now to get this break. We see the points ticking up. I don't think it's going to be enough for DZ. The B fight is going on. Mush, if he can get himself in that kill, is definitely going to secure that round for the team. But we see 205 on the board. 206 is going to come in. 207 is going to be the limit, and that is going to be round Stimulate. They're going to go ahead 2-1 right now.
Yeah, no, I don't know what I've just quite seen. So Brazil's done extraordinary well to stay alive there. They've been able to pick off Chid. And then a lot of focus fires going on to Brazil. And then I've seen the worst thing I think I've seen all weekend. I've seen Primary literally head down from maybe mid-map, just steam train straight towards the Lancer. And I'm just like, take cover, bounce around, go somewhere else, get your health back. But I don't know, he's just run in a straight line. He's basically put his team back. They've lost their advantage from it. Brazil's had to walk round. He's still red. His teammates on the floor. It's just, I don't know, it was such an awful play from him.
Yeah, definitely some land nerves coming in, I think, from a couple of the players here. We are seeing this sniper and the Boltox coming in. So a lot of headshot potential here, a lot of long-range damage. Going to see both home hill players, I think, pick up those Boltox.
Yeah, so let's see if they're able to actually put good use with these weapons. So you've got Sniper down on Stern as well. So I really want to see if anyone's able to pop up. I know Demonic's a person who likes Sniper, but I can't imagine him going to be changing from going to Winch to go get that Sniper. And that is the case. Ooh, okay. Right, so he's up to stop fighting towards the Sniper. There is a big fight going on, so at least 4 people there from DZ. Breaker's come in with a cheeky pickup, and he's gotten away. There's no deaths down at the moment, so Stimulate are in a very, very good position at the moment.
Yeah, just going to jump on board with Breaker with the snipe. Let's see if we can get some headshots on the board. He is looking up towards this Winch. We see red line popping up, popping down. There's one, just skims the top of the Swarm member.
Oh.
Just a little bit more time on that Breaker, and you would have taken that headshot. Still looking out, tries to go for the body shot. Pulls his pistol out, decides Sniper's not working at this scenario. He's going to be careful here because taking a hell of a lot of damage from Redline and Brazil up on the top there. You see all members of the, and there we go, Breaker picking up his first headshot with the snipe, looking for his second. He sees Brazil running across the map. He's going to come and support his teammate with the sniper rifle. We're going to stay on board with him a little bit longer. See if he can pick up his second.
You watching there? No.
He hasn't got the X-ray vision like we do, but he's still looking the right way. Maybe he could move a little bit. And Chid is going to pick up RMJ in the meantime. Body check on red line, going to slow the push again. He's looking the right way for sure. Just got to be careful. Always difficult to hit these shots.
So he should have possibly had. Don't want to be too clinical, but too cynical even, because he's probably not a person who picks up the sniper regular. But if that's the case, then why does he have it? Why didn't he give it to somebody like Demonic, who I know picks it up quite often? Has he got it? Hesitation. But he missed about 2 or 3 easy shots. He missed a standstill on red line. He missed another easy run in a straight line shot on 2 other people as well. So let's say I don't want to be too harsh on him, but he should have probably passed it off to somebody who's more used to using it.
Maybe.
Oh!
As you say that though, he does hold that shot and does pick up primary in the end. Can understand why he didn't take the shot the first time round. Maybe perhaps waiting for a better situation to take that shot, trading out some kills on top of each other, keeping that 4v5 in play. Breaker though looks to be going on for this break on the C hill. He has seen red line and bit of a brash push here. He's going to get the break though. Does he get the kill? He's looking for it. Definitely had the opportunity to though. Misses the shot. Red line going to take that one up. And we did see the sniper going over to RMJ. Where is he going to do? He's going to go for the 1v1 against Chid. He has to be very, very quick on this because he's got 3 seconds left. No, Chid's going to take him out. Great defense by Chid. It's another round over to Stimulate. See them getting a bit hyped up here. Not too much fist bumps going around. Coach giving most of the smack talk for this team. They're pretty well reserved, pretty calm. And doing good work today. 3-1 up on Harbour. It is 1-1 map score. Fantastic series so far to open the day. We are seeing the hammer bursts just hovered here at this bottom side of the map now, down in the dock. Hammer burst, yay or nay? Good choice.
Ooh. So, well, they're basically putting out primary weapons now. So Boltok, yeah, it's like it's not a power weapon. It's more of a what you say, a situational weapon, if you will. Hammer burst, it's just basically another starter weapon, pretty much. A little bit more annoying when you do come across the hammer burst. Don't get me wrong, a couple of bursts in the head and you're down. It's very effective. Maybe on a map like this where there's not as much like cross drill in the initials and stuff like that, it's not going to be really useful there. But don't get me wrong, it's definitely useful for if you do have map control and they are trying to make plays. Definitely useful there, but you have to get the map control first before you're able to make the use of the hammer burst.
Yeah, definitely going to stay on board with RMJ this opening round. He has been playing quick and fast off this front spawn. We see him getting back into the top of the stern area. Nice little angle. He's going to see the roller. I think Breaker will go down eventually, but maybe should have taken that shot. The cover was in the way. Chid taking a lot of damage. Snipe is going to go in the favor of Pulsers this time. We've seen Chid take the snipe shot in the backside, but survives just about. Just getting his health back. They're going to defend this home hill. As 2 hills go over to DZ, and they do have a sniper in hand. That is going to be on Pulsers. Going to have a look, see what he's doing with this. Got a nice little angle through the gap. Gets the headshot on those line, Chid. Good night, Chid. You are not coming back for another 14 seconds. Pulsers looking for his second headshot with the snipe. Lots of good work done so far with this weapon. European players really stepping up their snipe game, it seems.
Yeah, it was a nice, I think it was a Batman shot when he's sliding into cover there. So yeah, it was a great shot from Pulsers. Just want to see if he's actually able to do anything with it. So I know he's keeping it up at the top of the map, so it's not really the best place you want it. You are going to have people running at you. You are going to want to be somewhere where they don't really know where you are. Like where Breaker was, he was more away because of things like this. You see, now you have a sniper and you're in this situation, you're going to be more inclined to actually keep it out more rather than actually helping your team with a pistol fire, shotgun fire, actually getting involved in the fights. He's just keeping it out for much longer than he should. Like now, he shouldn't have it out now.
No, definitely.
And he's just down his own teammates. So it's just like these inexperienced plays, these poor plays that he's been making. Maybe the last 2 maps they are starting to add up and they're becoming a big factor.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to make up for it though as he gets 1 kill. He's going to pull out the pistol, try and down Chid. Takes it out by Warrior though. Warrior with a beautiful, beautiful Boltok headshot. And yep, I think you're right. Pulser's got to be much more clinical with the snipe. He doesn't need to have it all that time, especially in such close range fight. Warrior aiming at his own team there. Tempting the headshot. We see Brazil coming in for the retake. He has got 1 kill. He's going to get down.
He's done very well to stall so long.
Yeah, we do see a couple more members. Pulse has been taken out though. Stimulate. Yep, up on their feet again. You can see them on camera right now. Looking pretty reserved, I think. I think they still know there's definitely a possibility for this game to flip back in DZ's favor. DZ need to step up the pace. They're doing well in these initials, but they're not really doing much with it. We see RMJ leading the charge for his team. He's, double the kills of most players on his team, and he just needs a bit of help there from his team. Just a bit more slaying prowess behind him to kind of, just push this damn fight a little bit closer, this Harbour fight a little bit closer.
Yeah, just to make this a little bit more interesting, more of a close battle. So at the moment, it's just a Stimulate that just seem to be coasting through. So I can see the instants are being hovered on, and they have been placed down at the dock. So it's going to be interesting. It may actually create more of a fight. So yeah, instants aren't going to affect the snipe. They're not going to affect the sniper in the slightest because they're going to be able to get to the sniper before they can get to the instants and get any use out of them. So there's still going to be heavy contestions for the sniper, but there is going to be a 1v1 over towards the instants now. So it might stretch the map a little bit more. So it might work in the favour of DZ. So it might be something that they want to try out. Redline though, he hasn't gone up top. He's been able to get winch control, but they are going to be a man down up top. But saying that, so RMG's been able to pick up a kill on Demonic, and Warrior has been gifted the free instants and the free B cap from not the free cap quite, but Primary playing a little bit too conservative there. Now he really should have pushed up and shouldn't have gave those away for free. but I believe it is Pulses now, again with the sniper for the second time in a row. But some great crossfire there from Redline, and they are causing a little bit of trouble for them. Is he able to line up a shot here?
Oh, the bolt is going to come in. Just a couple of shots onto Pulses. He is lining things up, trying to get through these windows, but nothing opening from there. Nice smoke grenade just to deny that sniper that line of vision there, down into that B hill as Chid goes for the capture. He's going to be dancing about. He does go down, but I think he will get the hill. Pulser's got to be careful. Again, getting pushed. Snipe out still in hand with players from Stimulate pretty close up. Chid is going to be trying to get back on his feet. Has made it out, actually. Pulser's coming for a big push here. Nice little play. This is better from Pulsers. This is what we were seeing in the first map, where he was taking his time, just taking the easy kills, the good kills for his team, not trying to force anything too rash. Gets a body check onto to Warrior. Warrior sat on 1% health right there. super close to going down. Will actually get out with his life, and we see the snipe again, just trying to aim through his teammates. He's got to be careful at that. Low, beautiful headshot. As we say that, every time we tempt one of the snipers, they bring out another beautiful shot for us. We are seeing Redline pick up that kill. We have 4 members dead now from Stimulate. Looks to be a triple cap coming in. We see the snipe. Going to probably get the body check. No, he fired too early, but this triple cap is going to come in nonetheless. 4-2 now. DZ trying to make a comeback, I think, here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing they could have really done about saving that round just there. And then 4 dead. Demonic coming out of spawn by himself. Great shot from Pulses to, put Breaker in the bin, shall we say. And, yeah, I'm just hoping that... Well, I want to see if DZ are able to actually climb out. Now, we're going to the second half, so we have a new hill rotation. So you can see the DNF hills have now moved over towards where the B hill was, and the E hill was basically flipped to where the B hill was on the opposite side of the map. So, yeah, the home hills are going to be easily contested. It's just going to be simple contested. The fight's still going to be, instead of being as heavy up top, it's now going to still be at the winch. Nothing to play for up there just yet, other than the hill. So you win around this area, then you're able to rotate up and get control of the top of the map, or the horn area that a lot of people call it. But there is a few people going down now, so Mush has been able to take out Redline, who unfortunately killed Demonic earlier. And now he's a 1v1 against RMG. It's a big one for the hill, and RMG's taking him out. Chid's there now, and Breaker. What has he got? Oh! Breaker's just been absolutely evaporated. Like, bye, Breaker. But Chid, full red is now. He's struggling against Pulses. Pulses probably should have his pistol out here and be hitting him in the head.
Yeah, super weak though himself. He's got to be careful. Does drop the meat shield. Cross Lancer comes in. Chid's going to fall again. Trip Cap keeps flashing up. You see it. The home hill retake is coming in. Mush is pushing down this open street. Brazil's going to fall. Primary's the last one alive on this side. We see RMJ coming in as backup. I think he should run off pretty quickly because he's got a horde of COG members in front of him there. There's a lot of people running along this street down at the B hill, the ex-B hill, I guess. RMJ doing well to keep his life. Still leading the way in terms of kills. 18 kills on this guy right now. 6 rounds in. He's doing quite a bloody good job, I must say. And we see Demonic now and Warrior pushing up to try and take the hill. Beautiful little flick shot around the corner. Takes out Pulses.
Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of what DZ tried to do there. Now, it's the first round of the new hill, so we've got 10, 12-second respawn. So why are you pushing for a 3-crap there? You know how quickly they're going to be coming off spawn. The first thing they're going to be doing when they're seeing their home hills in trouble, they're all going to be rotating out there. Now, 3 people coming off spawn and 2 people are already on the hill. So for that to happen and them to be pushed back like that, and then they've ended up just losing E off because of all the deaths that they had. Now they're having to push back in. So they put themselves in a worse situation, trying to be too greedy at this stage. They've played the game long enough. They know free caps at the last 10 seconds. Free caps on the 12-second rounds. It's just they're not extremely common. And look at that, what they're running into. That's a state, that is.
That is. They're running up that ramp bridge there, trying to force their way up onto this E hill. They are going to get taken out. Warrior picking up his double kill. Perhaps going to pick up a triple. No. Mush is going to take that one from him. But 4 dead from the side of DZ right now. The quick respawns are going to come in, but there is going to be a triple cap opportunity here for Warrior and co. He's jammed his Lancer, not the best idea right now, but triple cap nonetheless coming in. 5-2 in favor of Stimulate right now. They're doing really well. Really well indeed. Seeing them on their feet once again. Quite a big crowd actually here right now in London.
Yes.
Going to jump on board with the weapon placements. First weapon placement of this second round. Sender has been hovered there at the dock. Up to RMJ now to really bring his team back into this. We're seeing the scoreboard outslaying massively right now. Stimulate up all above 10 kills, most of them near 15. The downs coming in from Demonic as well, supporting his teammates there. And of course, Warrior top fragging, least time dead, playing very, very well on the side of Stimulate. We are going to see the cross going to the middle. DZ not favouring this boom shot push they've been seeing on the previous maps. We've not seen that down just yet. Something to take note of. Maybe they decided after down it wasn't worth it. Who knows, maybe we'll see it next round.
So that's what I'm expecting for next round. So we got what? You got Instins down. Did they go Instins or did they go cross in the end?
They went cross in the middle.
See, not the smartest of choice, really, because they're so far down, they need to have something that they're able to play for. Now, there was somebody already gone down on win, so I'm expecting it. Musha just blew Redline up straight over the cover. If DZ are to lose this round, I'm expecting them to put boom shot down like they have done every other game when they see themselves in a bit of trouble. But say that's if they are to lose this round, and it looks like they are in a good position in a minute. RMG's bagged himself a double. Breakers, though, is going to be able to finish him off, and he's going to be able to finish Pulses off on the floor. So that's the two star slayers, if you will, out of the mix at the moment for DZ. And DZ, and Stimulate are going to be looking over towards these home hills. As you can see, they've got the pretty nice setup. They've got their own home hill. They've got the map control. They've got their height advantage. It's going to be forcing DZ to funnel into them. They just need to be careful of these smokes, and you just want to keep an eye on Pulses, because he's not he doesn't seem very team coordinated. I want to see whereabouts he's going.
Yeah, he's over on this left-hand ramp here. Just going to smoke out Chid, looking for the push up. Going to get smoked out himself, but he has actually got through. Hasn't seen the fella on the winch though. Takes a lot of damage there, down to 50% health as Chid is stuck in this back area. Chid drops to red line, but the trades are coming in. We're seeing it fast and furious up by the Sternhill Mush. Last one alive. I say last one alive. He has just got some reinforcements in the form of Breaker. Breaker taking out one. Brazil coming up clutch, saving his teammate, taking the E-Hill cap as well. Points going back in the favour of DZ shortly. We see double cap in their favour now. E and F in their control. Warrior just holding up the D-Hill. This is going to be a retake attempt by Demonic and Co. up towards this Stern area. It's just waiting for the teammates to filter back in. We got the smoke grenades back. You see Redline angling up from the winch there. Quite a nice angle just across the bridge.
Yeah, so great push there from DZ. Didn't look like they were actually going to be able to get anywhere near it with the crossfire that they had, but they were able to make it through. They were able to get the important kills that they needed, and yeah, everything went exactly as planned for them there. Now they are in a good position. They got the 2 cap. They've got the first blood down on Demonic as well. So now it's a 5v4. And while Breaker's fallen as well now, it's Chid fighting over the top of there. It's Chid and Mush who are scrambling for their lives, and they're trying to get back into some sort of cover. Warrior, and they're just going to be waiting for their team to come off spawn. It potentially looks like they're going to be pushing towards the home hills now. Quick rotation from them, and I do like this. They will still win off a 2 cap if they're able to get primary. Has no idea. He's in absolute no man's land. He's fallen asleep. Brazil's trying to come. He's got away with absolute murder. There's no way he's got away with a kill and lived.
Yeah, that was really badly played actually by Stimulate. They made a fantastic push, like you said, to make the decision to rotate as they saw everyone was stacked up on the winch up there, but just not executed quickly enough, and Primary managed to get away. He should have been down long before he even got a chance to get near anyone for a kill. We see Redline now pushing across, trying to take this D-Hill out of control. 205 on the board. It's getting pretty close. There's 207. It's going to go in favour of Stimulate once again. 2010 to 205 there at the end. 6-2 in favour of Stimulate. They're going to be looking to close out this series. They've got a lot of match points now. They've got a lot of match points, and DZ, they've got a long way to crawl back from this deficit right now. Are we going to see this boom shot come in?
It's the only thing that they really have left to really have left. So they haven't placed anything down last round, which I wasn't convinced of. I think they should have done. They are in dire states. They've got 15 seconds to decide. I'm expecting a boom shot to be put down because that's just what they've done the last 3 maps. There it is. Boom shot selected. I imagine they're just going to be talking over what they need to do to actually obtain this boom shot. So see what they can, what the strat that they're going to pull out. Are they going to flank round winch? Are they going to all barrel up through stern? What's the play? What they're going to do? Where they're smoking and whatnot. But say this is the most important round, and if they win this, then the next round is the most important round. So every single round now is just is basically they're playing for their lives now.
Yeah, definitely. And I am going to jump on board with first spawn player RMJ as he makes his way towards this boom shot area. We see the smokes coming in. This is going to be an absolute mental fight. Mush has taken out already. Pulser's picking up a double though. He's coming up clutch just when it's needed. Mush though also returning with double kill of his own. Warrior has got the flank. Pulse with a triple kill already. RMJ trying to fight his way. Mush coming around again. Is he going to get the quint on all 5 members? Brazil has picked up the boom shot in the midst of all that. And we're still at evens. Still at evens, Callum. No points taken just yet. Everyone's focusing on this boom shot. Mush does have the chance to get out of here. He's got to be quick though, because he does see red line coming up to his left-hand side. Brazil done well to get that boom shot back out to his team. Going to use that to secure this E-hill by the looks of things.
Shouldn't really use the boom shot here, not just now. They are pushing them off. They know the boom is there. They can actually just save that, be conservative. They don't need to. They literally just need to save. Okay, so I don't know about that boom shot. He could have just saved that, sat on the boom and waited for the actual another one to respawn, unless, like, what I suggest people do when people do have a boom shot is just literally burn it. So maybe that's what Chid's done. He's got him to burn it. They are now in a good situation. They can just wait for Chid to come off spawn, and they can eventually move up together and go for a break on this hill.
Yeah, we are seeing 2 hills in the favour of DZ, though. They did manage to take this map control. And obviously, with that E-hill comes the boom shot. They've got a little bit of a wait yet before that comes back up, but as you said earlier, better to defend it than to attack it. It's easier to set up for a push than it is to coordinate one, especially when you are, you know, kind of sat up on this high advantage area. But the push is going to come in. You see Mush falling. He's going to get taken out. Redline with a nice kill there. Going to try and get the second. Picks up the second on Breaker. Looks to get the third. Chid is going to fall. Pulser's picking up Warrior behind him as well. Excellent play from DZ. This is what they need to come back on this round. They're going to overextend for this F-hill. Demonic on his own. He's going to have to defend. It's going to be difficult for him for sure. He's going to get pistoled out from all angles. Does drop. And just rotating the camera around. We do see the retake attempt coming in. It's Mush off spawn first. He's going to try and get taken in, but he gets gibbed. Pulser's stud in the row. Swarm domination denied. F-hill being still decapped. A big fight going on here. Chid is doing work, picking out 2. He's managed to stay alive as well. Chid, fantastic work for his team there, going clutch when they need it. Brazil has scarpered back to his home hill. E is defended by 1 as well, and it's going to be advantage Stimulate off this respawn by a couple of seconds. Primary did, though, however, get this boom shot. Great idea to go back and pick that up. Realised the time was coming up for that. And yeah, back to that stalemate situation with this boom shot. Perhaps DZ can use it this time just to draw out this round. They've not got long left. Jump back over to this side. We see Demonic just jumping out of the smoke there, fighting up the winch. There's 2 there though. He's got to be careful.
See, I'm probably expecting the DZ team just to gain control of the E-hill. There you go. Now they should be able to work around. They've got control of up top, work around with the boom shot. They should be able to get a few kills here off this winch. Absolutely slapped Pulses. Like, that was a ridiculous back A. Honestly, he's just moonwalked in my way. So Brazil's coming down here now. He's got shotgun in hands. Primary's still up there with his boom shot out. I'm hoping he doesn't actually kill his teammate, but he might have wasted it. He's missed it on Warrior, but Brazil's been able to take our Breaker. Does Brazil know Warrior's up there? He does, because Primary's been able to take him out as well. So it's a 6-3 now in the favour of Stimulate. The boys of DZ, they're not trying to get themselves too pumped. You know what I mean? They're taking 1 round at a time.
Yep, that's they are, but the boom shot gambit did pay off that round. Not long now, they've only got, you know, another 4 to go. We'll see if they can carry on with that. Let's have a look what's going to come in for Warrior. He's hovering these hammer bursts over at Cargo and Pipes. Just something, again, another first primary weapon just to pick up and aid in that fight up at the boom shot area. Again, this is where all of the action is going to be. We see it on our screen right now. Respawn's up at 16 seconds. It's getting a little bit spicy here. It's going to be difficult for DZ to get all of these rounds back, but they're definitely going to give it a shot. Let's jump on board again.
Exactly, yeah, here comes the big boom fight. So what we're able to actually do, RMJ now, he's coming up against Demonic. He's full red. Demonic's so stunned, though, and he's gone down. Breaker's been able to equalise, and he's put RMG down. And still, Boomer has still not been picked up. Redline's got the opening kill on Mush. And now Brazil's picked up the boom shot, so now they are going to be scarpering. Oh no! Brazil's only going to kill 2 of his teammates, and he's killed the down as well. That was possibly the worst thing that could have come from him picking up the boom shot. He still has 1 left, but he really would not have liked to. Well, he definitely hasn't liked to have done that. And Demonic's hiding around the corner.
Yeah, Demonic trying to make the comeback play now as he pushes in. He's going to try and force Brazil to waste this second boom shot. He does indeed. That boom shot going 2 for 2. 2 cog kills, 2 swarm kills. Brazil trying to get out with his life. He drops to 40%, but the retake has come in. E-hill is going to go in the favour of Stimulate. Round 7 is a possibility for them right now as they're gathering a lot of points. 30 points up already. They're doing well here to negate that boom shot issue. Big mistake by Brazil to kill 2 of his teammates there. Must be said, that's not the optimum use of that weapon. And he's going to get lanced out as well. He's got to be careful here. Going to rotate around to the rest of his teammate down at this bottom side of the map. They're trying to force this home hill retake by the looks of things. Brazil still sat down. I think he's calling his team over to retake this E again.
Yeah, they definitely want to do that before the boom shot spawns up. And I'm sure, say we weren't on his screen, so I'm sure there was something that went wrong for him to actually be able to boom 2 of his teammates. But say either way, it's a very unfortunate thing to have happened here and then. But now 2 members of Stimulate have fallen. 3 members of DZ, sorry, have fallen. The last 2 members alive are your Pulses and your Primary. Your Primary is running back to Pulses to try and defend their home hill. And Primary's now fallen, so the last man alive currently is Pulses. He is going to be absolutely bombarded on this home hill. He's just flying, he's trying to do the best he can, but Warrior's been able to take him out. Now there's going to be a massive scrap on the home hills to see if they're able to actually stop this. This is their last chance. Are they able to get a touch? They've got a touch and it's been reset, and Brazil is still coming, and he has been able to overextend E, so clutch play there from Brazil. He may be able to get boom shot, or I don't know if it's spawning up before. It's going to be too late. You know that Brazil's rotating around to the Stimulate home hill as well, because he needs to get a touch on that.
Yeah, clutch play by Brazil. He has picked up 1 kill. He needs to get the second. He is still in the ring as well. He's forfeited. He's got teammates in panel as well. E-Hill is going back up, though, in the favour of Stimulate. 206, 207. And this looks to be a Stimulate game. They win 2-1, 7-3, their final score here on Harbour. What a fantastic match we've just seen, opening on Championship Sunday here at EGL. Warrior leading the charge there for Stimulate, 7-3. What do you think of that?
They just got run over. So losing Dam in that fashion, they just got absolutely, they got destroyed in that, and then it's just literally momentum's carried them through. They, like I was mentioning before, they started losing lost a lot of shotgun fights, losing a lot of team fights. Their boom trick strat, if you will, it stopped working for them. It's just nothing was really helping them, and there was nothing that they could actually figure out of what to do. So in terms, it looks quite a simple thing for Stimulate in the end, 7-3, 7-3. But yeah, so very well played to Stimulate, and commiserations to DZ.
Yeah, commiserations. They will bow out in the 7th to 8th place here. Stimulate, however, they're going to move on. They're going to face Team Cryptic in the next round. It's going to be a very difficult matchup for them. Team Cryptic, obviously our 3rd seed team here, and a very good team nonetheless. We do have news of the next map on stream. It's going to be a fantastic match, actually. It's going to be Fable versus Era. So one of the matches that we've been waiting for all event. Fable, obviously, #1 seed coming in here.
Indeed.
Era, they're #4 seed, but you know that doesn't reflect how they actually play. They're a fantastic team in their own right. They can challenge Fable to the wire, and knowing the guys here, they will want to beat Fable as much as anyone else at this arena. It's going to be a fantastic game coming up for you. Coming up very shortly, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt it's going to be a great game. So touch on the Cryptic game, and Cryptic versus Stimulate. So yeah, Cryptic team extremely strong. So you've got strikers, you've got Visions, you've got Ronnie, you've got Liam, and you've also got Precision. So absolutely great team in their own right. They was unfortunate, and they came against a extremely good Supremacy team yesterday who haven't dropped a single map yet. So they've been very unfortunate to actually run into them in that side of the bracket. I feel Stimulate have also come very unfortunate to having to run into Cryptic now. So I can't see them getting past Cryptic. I did say that DZ would win, but that's a bit of a difference between that. This is going to be a closely contested game. I just think Cryptic are just going to be far too much. Just going to outgun, outman them, and I just don't really have a prayer for Stimulate. Era and Fable. Wow. So this is what many people predict as the final. Now, don't get me wrong, Supremacy have been doing absolute work in the 2Ks in the last few weeks, but these are just the 2 teams that you know. So Reaction's team, consisting of Marsh, Crimsons, a new kid on the block, so Incisive. I know you've also got Ash as well, who's just been around for absolutely ages, but just never ages, apparently. And then you've got the Fable lineup. So you've got your EU champions, you've got your best team from Season 1. They've got multiple top 8s in when travelling over to America, multiple top 10s. You've got Phelpsy, who possibly, I did say Liam God is probably the best player in Europe, but Phelpsy is absolutely ridiculous. Like, he's no doubt the best player in that squad. And maybe in any squad that we have. Then you've got your Crazed, you've got your Sam, you've got your Mr. Consistent, and you've got Hydro, and you've also got Jay. So this team is just stacked full to the nine, and I'm expecting absolute world star plays from them. I'm thinking if it was yesterday, Fable would have lost.
I would agree. They were shaky yesterday. They came to multiple maps, multiple round 13s as well against teams
Shouldn't be.
they should have been, you know, not to be bad to the other teams, but they should have been walking over. They are the #1 seed in Europe, and they have a lot of pro circuit experience. So yeah, to see them in round 13s, I think they went to round 13 against DZ.
Yep.
They went to round 13 against GA. GA obviously looking strong. I think they're playing at the moment, but
MW.
yeah, they're playing another tough team in MW. But yeah, going back to Fable, we have seen them falter quite often this event, and they've had to pull it out a few times to really actually just stay in the winners bracket, not even stay in the competition, just to stay in the winners bracket. And any team coming up against them right now will be in that situation where they think, you know what, this team is beatable, and especially Era. Era have been playing well. They did stumble against Stimulate yesterday.
Yep.
And we've just seen Stimulate how they do play. They're a solid team in their own right, but Era did drop a map against them, and it was 7-1, I think it was, yesterday. It was a very convincing scoreline for...
What, the third map? The third map, was very... For Stimulate?
Yeah, the second map went...
Oh, yeah, for Stimulate won quite convincingly in the map that they won, and then it was 7-0 on the third map for an Era run. So yeah, it's going to be a hotly contested game. And I really can't wait to get in. If we're just going to wait for the lads to get set up, and yeah,
definitely. I think that'll be all from me now. I think Toby Campbell will be joining you for this next game along with Callum. So yeah, we'll jump to a short break, I think, and then we'll join back for Fable versus Era in our semi-final of the winners bracket. Thank you very much.